So we've spent 5 nights in a very busy Barcelona, and definitely that was not enough time for us to do everything that the city offers for families and foodies, but we really liked it.
Yeah, we spent 5 days walking around, endlessly walking around, finding new neighborhoods, new restaurants, new landmarks. It was really not enough time to spend in Barcelona, but that said, we managed to do quite a bit in 5 days and we had a great time. What would you say was your favorite part about Barcelona?
The art, it's just so colorful everywhere. Gaudi's art can be seen at every street corner, and I really like that there was a playground at every corner too, because that kind of helped us slow down, especially because we were walking a lot.
Yeah, I was going to be happy regardless because we had just come from Morocco and landed in Barcelona, and I was looking for beer. And the beer in Barcelona, we didn't find a lot of local craft brews, but some of the restaurants just had an unparalleled selection of Belgian beers, particularly lambics and sour beers. So right away I was just as happy as could be in terms of where we were in the city, and then on top of that, just walking around and not really having set destinations for restaurants, but then finding great ones anyway was quite.
Yeah, the food scene is incredible there. We tried to eat out, I think, at least once a day, and while we were there, and we did not hit a bad restaurant, not that I can remember anyway.
Yeah, we found great pizza, we found great Thai food on our last night in town. We found Mexican food. I mean, it actually kind of reminded me of Toronto, that we kept finding different cuisines that were really well prepared. What did you think of the Sagrada Familia?
I wasn't as impressed. Everyone told us that we had to go there, and we made it a mission to get there. When you're with kids under the age of 6, if memory serves me right, you aren't allowed up the tower. So it was pretty inside and it was nice, but it wasn't my favorite landmark.
I liked it. It was impressive. I had heard that it was a building that was undergoing constant construction, and when we were there, we found that there's an end date in mind, which is 2026. And so we'll definitely have to come back and see the final product someday, but it was a pretty impressive structure, both inside and out. And speaking of Gaudi, we found the whole city was filled with Gaudi. You actually woke up one morning to go to the Parc Güell. I didn't get up, but
it is hard to get tickets for a lot of attractions in Barcelona. So everything is timed, and if you're not there or if you haven't purchased a ticket in advance, it's hard to get to. But certain ones like Parc Güell, you can actually enter for free if you go before 8 a.m. or after 9:30. So on our last morning, Little Monkey and I rushed over to catch a last view from Parc Güell, and it was quite nice and quiet when we visited.
Yeah, I'm not sorry I missed it based on the time they went, but I saw the pictures and it looks pretty amazing. So we found Gaudi buildings everywhere, and one of the ones that we really insisted on going to was called La Pedrera, which is actually an apartment building that Gaudi was commissioned to build by a rich family in Barcelona. So we went to get some of the history as well as see the light show.
Yes, there are families who still live there, and the light show isn't the best one we've seen, but it was actually quite nice, and nice to be out in the evening doing something for the kids.
Yeah. I would say another bit of a surprising discovery for us was the La Plaza de España, which every city in Spain seems to have, but Barcelona's was perhaps the most impressive. We were on the hop-on, hop-off bus tour, noticed the building, and decided that we should get off and see it.
Yes, so we did not see the light show there. There is a magic fountain, but even during the daytime, amazing pictures. It's really regal and majestic looking out there. Great family pictures.
Yeah, and it's about 200 meters from maybe my favorite new beer shop in all the world, Lambicus. So it was definitely worth visiting.
And we also did the beaches. Well, we did one beach. Barcelona has a few. And we stumbled upon one beach one day. We were definitely not beach ready, so we were fully dressed compared to a lot of other people on the beach, but we still popped in on a very hot day for a quick hangout session.
True. You can't go to Barcelona without going to the beach. And
We managed
we
to
did
do
just
that.
that for 10 minutes and moved on. So overall, Barcelona is just an incredible city to visit. We knew that beforehand. It lived up to all the expectations. Even the kids really liked it. As we said, we did a lot of walking, but we allowed them to take their luxury stroller around. And every time we saw a fountain and a park and a playground, we made sure to stop and give them a chance to run around.
Definitely a city we'd return to.
Yeah, 2026.
That's right.
So now we're moving on to Zaragoza.